Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Morning Coffee with Mike. Today, we are speaking with Voyo. Not sure if that's how we pronounce his name, but we're going to find that out in a minute. Today, we're going to be talking about a few different things here. First, he is 23 years old. He's been trading for about 3 years, and some of the topics that we're going to be covering today are first, prop firms. Second, risk management. And third, self-sabotaging beliefs. Now, let's see if he is in the audience yet, and we could bring him on here. While we're waiting, why don't you guys let me know what you think of those topics? And if you would like to be on a future episode, all you have to do is click the link in my bio and come on live. So, waiting for bio to join in. Let's see here. Couple of things, right? So first, prop firms, right? So the first thing that I'm interested in with prop firms is understanding the why behind it. Well, why are prop firms, why is that the goal or the objective? Is it to manage somebody else's money? Are you looking to be a money manager? Is it because you have a small account and you're looking to get more money in? What skill levels do you have? What happens with so many of these prop firms, from what I understand, is that you apply and there's registration fees and things of that sort just to get in. And if you're not able to, that just got a message here that's saying that Voyo is not able to join. Let's try this again. Well, he's waiting here. He's the light. There he is. All right. Invited him one more time. We'll try this again. Yeah, if he's unable to make it in, then by all means, somebody else can hop in and take the spot. We've got about 10 minutes to go here. So anyway, back to prop firms. So if you don't have experience, or if you're just getting started yet, and let's say you're similar to Nikki yesterday, who is enthusiastic, you're getting into back testing, and you're really just starting out, prop firms would not be the way to go yet. What you want to do is have a track record established first, so that way when you go in, you already know what you're doing, and those fees won't just float out the air. All right, it looks like unfortunately Bio's not going to be able to join in. So if any of you have questions for me, or if you would like to go live, then let's see. Here's Ranav. Ranav wants to go live. He's the first one to want to hop on. So let's see if we could bring him live.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good. How are you, Ranav?
Where are you? I'm good. Wait a minute. I open so many lights for there is so many lights. That's why I'm yeah.
Well,
Hello, sir.
I'm glad that you're getting some value here.
Uh,
So tell me about yourself. Well, what brings you on the show? How can I help?
you can help me. I know how to predict market, but unable to enter in trade because I feel fear
Okay.
to enter in the market, or, or also a query of risk or reward because always my stop loss hit then my target hit.
So you're feeling fear. You are have a system where you're able to predict the market, and you're feeling fear. I'm just repeating what you said. Make sure that I understand you properly. So you're feeling fear, despite that you're able to accurately predict the market, and your stop losses keep on getting hit. Am I right so far?
or I want to say something.
Yeah.
When I trade with a 5 minute time frame,
Mm-hmm.
so there is I take entry late. So that's why I shifted to 1 minute time frame. Then I am working with 1 minute time frame. It is profitable to me because 1 minute time frame show a clear picture. That's why I know how to enter in the trade. But in 1 minute time frame, there is so many noise. So after clear noise, I make multiple rejection, supply zone and demand zone, or avoid breakout trade. If something is breakout, I do not trade. I trade only support. At support, I buy. At resistance, I sell.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, when I enter in trade, whenever I enter in trade,
Mm-hmm.
whenever I enter in trade, I am unable to take full profit. Whenever I see my MTM is green, I exit in the trade. Do not wait for the target. So what
So,
should I do?
so this system, this style that you're trading, is this something that you got from somebody else? Is this something that you discovered on your own? Tell me about the system that you have here.
I have a system of break of structure trading.
So did you learn? Did you take a course, or how did you learn the strategy?
I learned this strategy to loss in market.
Through laws and market? Well, what does that mean?
Uh, after practice and practice
Ah,
and practice,
got it.
I
Yeah,
build
so it seems that you've
I
honed
build
that.
my own system.
Okay.
I build my own system.
All right, that's great. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Have you?
Thank you.
So, do you have a spreadsheet or some mechanism where you're actively
Yes.
tracking your
I,
trades and you're going back and
Whe-
you're seeing like what works, what doesn't?
yes. Whenever I take trade, I make journal. I write everything, whatever going on the trade. I have a written sheet. I will show you. Wait a minute. Uh,
And roughly, how many
wait
trades
a
have
minute.
you made so far?
This is my journal. I make journal after trade.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. It reminds me of the first journal that I made. The first journal that I made started out in like a marble notebook. You know, like here in the States, they used to.
Because whenever you study through book, you are unable to understand anything because market is unpredictable.
Mhm.
You only build your own system, then you will be successful in trading because you build your own system,
Mhm.
because your own system work for you, not other system work for you. That's why I made my own system and work with that. But there is a problem, only one problem.
Mhm.
Whenever I enter in trade and my I am going through the target but unable to take full target, I exit early. This is my main mistake. That's why I thought what should I do.
Right. So first, tell me like how many times have you traded this system, right? Because what I'm trying to get at here is that if you have a system and you know that this system works, that it might not produce a win on every single trade, but if you trade the same system in the same way, taking the same high quality setups 100 times, you should come out a net winner, right? So have you gone through and done that kind of process? Because to be honest with you, when I first started out, I didn't, and I kept on hitting the same kind of roadblocks that you were, and it wasn't until later on when I started to go back and see like, well, what am I doing wrong here? And I made this kind of adjustment, that kind of adjustment, and I went and I back tested and I started to see that, oh, if I do the X, Y, and Z, this absolutely leads to results, and I have proof, like hard proof, then a lot of the fear, a lot of those kind of fears that you're describing went away. So have you done that?
Yes, I have done so many things.
Okay.
Whenever I enter, I know there is my stop loss, there is my target.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever market going through my target, then he should take a pullback.
Okay.
So I think it is a reversal. That's why I exit my trade.
Mm-hmm.
But I know because market do not work with a fast way. He work like a pullback, up and down, up and down, up and down. So
Mm-hmm.
I am working with that because when I know I have a setup, good setup, who work for me good, but have a psychology issue.
Then let me ask you this: how important is it for each trade to win? Like, what does it mean when a trade wins?
What is the mean of trade wins? I have take my target 1:3 ratio, 1 and 3 risk reward.
I mean, does it if a trade is a winning trade, does that mean that you were proven right? Does it mean that that there's some kind of validity? Does it mean like that you're proud that like when you get a trade, like describe the feeling when you get a big win?
When I enter in trade and take my full target, I overwhelmed to taking trade. That's why the overwhelming things get distracted to me. That's why I exit earlier. That's a problem.
Got got it. So here's one other thing that I found to be useful. Often when we're placing trades, and this is common to a lot of people, like they'll think of themselves as the player in the game, right? Like you're playing a video game or like you're playing sports or whatever. Like you are the player in there making the trade, and so if anything that you do is either right or wrong, right? You follow so far?
Yes, I think it is a video game.
Uh,
Play the game, make money early, but it is
right.
not a psychological fault
So
because if you think in trading, that money is secondary and psychology is first. Because when you build your system and psychology, money is secondary for you.
right.
First
So
is
here's how we make that leap. So rather than being the player of the game, you're the game designer. You're the referee. You're the rule maker. All the trades that come in, they are the players. You're the one that's trying to say that, okay, did this trade follow the rules? Yes or no? Oh, great, it did. It gets to stay in, and I'm going to let it do whatever it's going to do, so long as it follows the defined set of rules that I've created. This trade, oh, it broke the rules, for better or worse, bam, kick you out. It's kind of like if you are judging people to come into the Olympics, right? Like everybody needs to do X, Y, and Z to get into the Olympics. You're the person, you're the gatekeeper, right? Like you're not the person trying to play the game. You're the gatekeeper trying to say, oh, this person is in, that person is out. They're disqualified. Do you follow?
one thing is that whenever every person take a trade. So whenever I enter in trade, I think and I feel that after I take trade, there is no momentum in the market.
Mm,
It is a main basic because I whenever I do not enter in the trade, so where market go, I don't understand it. But whenever I enter in trade, I think I feel the market do not give moment.
mm.
So there is also a momentum issue.
I see. All right. So now there's likely there's probably multiple things that we could be working on and looking at. If 15 minutes is kind of tight for us to go through everything, but you said that you have a system and that you're able to accurately predict. So you could take a look at your analysis and just verify that this part that because there's different skills that are needed for trading and we need to be well versed in each of them in order to ultimately get to the success. So analysis is part of it. Then you have risk management, trade management, portfolio management, all these other things. Mindset, of course, is an important piece, and it's interconnected into all these. Um, Something that we didn't talk about yet is beliefs and beliefs about trading, beliefs about money, self beliefs. And those things, too, are things where we could run into problems if we are unaware of them. For example, if somebody has a scarcity mindset about money, money's hard to come by, and not only that, but the money that I have on this trade is going to pay to keep the lights on and my coffee cup full. So then it puts a lot more pressure on that trade, and I might be making bad decisions for that reason, and everything else is absolutely perfect, right? Like I'm able to analyze the market well, my sizing strategy, my trade management strategies, they're all there. But because I'm worried about my coffee cup being full, then I'm going to exit the trade at the wrong time because, well, I'm more concerned about the coffee in that moment than about the trade. So there's a lot of
I
things
have
to think
okay, okay.
about. I would, there's a number of free resources that I want to point you to. They're all on my blog. I have a blog. It's called marrowwealth.com. You can just click the link in my bio and it'll send you
Okay,
there.
okay.
There's a free thing, a free guide to download. It's called the Trading Mind Decoder. It goes through a lot of these mindset questions for you, and you could go through those exercises, and it'll help you a lot. After you do that, check out, I would say go through some of the other blog posts on there, and those exercises will help you. After that, I want you to, here's what I want you to do, Ranav. I want you to go through those. I want you to get back to me, right? Because I want to check in on you. I want to see how you're doing. You can
Okay.
send me DMs
1 minute.
in
I
about a
have
month's time. Actually schedule one of these, right?
I have one
It was
question.
great that you were able to come on today, that
Okay,
we
okay.
had an opening.
Thank you, thank you.
But schedule one in about a month's time, and I want to see how you're doing.
I have a question. Can you explain between inefficiency and imbalance? Both are same and both are different.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Imbalance or inefficiency? Efficiency, inefficiency, imbalance, order block, like this.
Inefficiency or versus as far as an order block goes.
Yes.
And so, uh, from my understanding, the way that it would be uh, inefficient. Well, when I'm thinking of something that's efficient or inefficient, I'm starting to think about spreads, and I'm starting to think of volume. So if I'm seeing a trade that I'm interested in, I want to see the very tight spreads within a few cents, especially the lower priced you go. Right? So I'm trading stocks that are typically around $100, $200 a share. Uh, the lowest I'll go is $5 a share. Like every once in a while, there'll be a stock that has great fundamentals, great attributes, and I want to trade this $5 stock. But when we go lower and lower, then the spread becomes even more important because there's a lot of slippage, right? If you get filled and it's just a couple of pennies higher on a $5 stock, then that could be the difference between a profitable trade and an unprofitable trade. So I want to see tight spreads. I want to see high volume, and that's the way that I look at that. But unfortunately, we're out of time. So again, go to marrowwealth.com. Check out the blog post there. Get the Trading Mind Decoder. It's free. It's a guide that will help you through many of those mindset questions, and stay in touch. I'm looking forward to seeing your progress, and best of luck to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Whenever I become a big trader, I want to meet you.
Absolutely.
Can you? Yes. Where are you from? Can you tell me?
Yes, I'm in New York.
Okay, you are from. I am from India, Delhi, capital Delhi.
Wonderful. Looking forward to
Hmm.
meeting you one day.
Thank you, thank
Have
you.
a
Okay,
great
nice
day.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Take care. Bye. Okay, everybody. So, Ranav. So tomorrow we will be doing uh, another morning coffee with Mike. And if you'd like to book yourself on a future morning coffee with Mike, all you have to do is just go to the link in my bio. There's a link there to register. click that link, find a time that works for you. We're doing this Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and I look forward to speaking with everybody. Until then, take care. Much love. Peace out, all.